don't see a reason not to have it be acid. I've had it set as acid for a while.
Sure, he's not resistant to that. That's all I need to know. 16,
Perfect.
12 is 28 damage. Not bad, not bad. And then second attack is 11. Very good, very good. You do recover some amount of healing for hitting in melee.
Yes, I do. I have to double check what it is, though.
I think it might be just be like...
Weapon damage, bonus
your
increase again.
bonus.
Alchemist begins at... Oh, that's
So
the
why-
bonus. Give an equivalent amount of hit points that which can overheal, which is 2. Total.
Yeah, 1.
I get +1 to damage, so...
Yeah.
I healed
Okay.
2 points, which is... nothing.
2 points.
I'm almost at half now.
2 points, Gordon. Fucking sound okay, love that. Do you move?
That's what I'm considering. Let's say... no.
Okay. Roger that.
Let's say no, I'm not gonna move. I'll
Okay.
move over a little bit on the rubble here. If I can still stay like on the peak of it, if that makes sense, so that I'm visible to these guys. I'm not going on the other side, but I'm just moving out of the way a little bit.
Yeah, this is all like full cover in terms of seeing through, by the way. So yeah, if you guys are on one side of this rubble, unless you're on the rubble itself, you guys can't see the other side.
Yeah, so I'm definitely still on the rubble, visible.
Okay. Roger. All right, then that is your turn. Bonus action and no movement, or very little movement. Falk.
Okay.
What's up? What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Okay.
Let's see here. 30 feet. No, I should probably... What does it take for Irina to go into someone else?
I would say it's just on your turn because she shares basically initiative count whoever she's latched onto. I would say they would just have to be within 30 feet. And then that's separate of your action economy.
Okay.
If you guys need another damage sponge.
Alright. Let's first thing first. I will bonus action steady aim so I can
Yep.
advantage.
Hits.
4. That's 3 necrotic on there.
So -1 on that, so 15, 23. Not bad.
Nope. And I do get a second attack with that, so let me do that real quick. Take out all. No, just ignore the top number, I'm not gonna toggle them all off. And it's just normal.
Hits.
For the 7. And send her to Dahlia. What can she do if she's on Dahlia?
Take the damage for 1.
Which I'm fine, so don't. I've got essentially two death worlds, give or take.
In that case, since Jin's about to go in there, send her to Jin. When Jin enters melee range, you know, this whole area will be, you know.
Yeah. Be safer.
Yep. So put red on the red guy. And I will go like that.
I would say for what little it matters that this traversing up the slope does count as difficult terrain, but it's also like literally one space of movement. So I don't know how much that will matter to you guys. It might not, but it might.
And I'll end my turn there.
Roger. What the pygmy do?
Pygmy up.
I think it's going to go over here onto this side of the slope. Not triggering attack of opportunity. And then Dahlia is going to go invisible again. You must beat a 20. That's actually pretty good, given it has a plus 13. And because you're good aligned, you have disadvantage.
Motherfucker! You piece of shit. Alright.
Like I said, I'm liking the storybook villain.
Alright.
Hey, it's only
I
20.
make that perception check now.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
I guess it probably should have attacked you first and then gone invisible. Yeah, I already locked it in. It's okay.
Doesn't even matter, baby. I can see you regardless.
You're the only one, technically. It sees that you see it. How dare you? How dare you? Well, good news is, since you do see it while it's invisible, it does not get Unseen Sentinel.
Thank God.
It is going to instead jump up in the air and just come back down.
Damn. DC 20 dex save, right?
Yes, please make me a DC 20 dex save. As I know he's going to try clawing your ass.
Oh, come on, it's con saves I had advantage against. Damn it.
Not barbarian enough for advantage on dex saves, is ya?
Can I use acrobatics so that I can try and get away? No.
Sorry, mate. It's not a save, is it?
No, it's not.
And
Anyway.
the startle reaction we can use on any turn, right?
Yes. As long as you guys have line of sight on it. Which you guys don't have, but Dahlia does have to save herself.
Yes.
But that's not an attack, right? Oh no, the next thing is though, so I will use my...
This spree of attack. You do, if he hits you, you will suffer a stack of days, which we'll get to shortly.
Let's see here. So that's 25 damage, so 29.
Well, let's see if he hits.
25.
Well, let's see if he hits you first with the rake attack that's coming out at you.
Well, the Brutish Pounce is 25.
He has to
and I
hit
failed
first.
it. Oh, okay, I see.
He gains damage on top of the next attack that hits you if you're using the momentum of the pounce. He has to hit you first.
I see, my bad. My bad.
He doesn't have advantage because he's not invisible, or he is invisible, but you still detected him. What's your AC?
16.
Ooh, so you suffer a stack of days. Yeah, you can startle him.
Yeah.
But
do I want to startle him right now?
Remember, you guys can use your strength, your dex, or your charisma. Either prove how big and tough you are, hey, leave her alone, or be pretty much fast with your startlement, or just really be charismatic about it, like, hey, motherfucker. Yeah, so those are the three options for choosing your respective DCs for startle.
Hey, leave me alone.
Are you calling in your startle?
I'm debating.
He has 3 more attacks.
So it's just the. It's
that
just
means
the.
This is the one that has pounce on it.
I was gonna say this is the one with pounce, so probably yeah, I'll use it.
Okay.
And I do a check that he has to contend against.
So you tell me what your DC is. So what's your between strength, dex, and charisma? Which is your highest?
I'm just double checking. It's probably dex.
I would assume it's your dex. What's your dex mod?
3.
So 3 plus your prof is another 3 plus 8 default. So that is a DC 14.
Ugh.
He only has a +1 to his wisdom. That being said, he totally just fucking crushed it. So you catch in the smoke. Yeah, take that. Take 26 plus 25 damage. So take 51 damage.
Okay, I need to do some math here because that does proc family meal, but I need to know how much. I currently have 29 health, so that brings me. So it'll take 28 from 51. Or you can have
Declan tank a hit. That's your call.
How many times? Twice around?
Twice around.
This is like the first.
You're the one taking the heat. You may as well use it. Dazed is bad.
I don't know.
Regardless of what it is.
Yeah, I can tell you what dazed is. I'm gonna hit the button that has the description of dazed because I didn't put it anywhere else in retrospect. That would have been smart. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. Oh. So what happens is when you guys suffer daze, nothing necessarily happens. The attack shoves you back, but whatever. Once you guys get 3 stacks of daze, you're immediately stunned. So suffering 1 stack of daze technically doesn't do anything. When you get multiple stacks of daze, then is bad. So
I'm just doing some math so I can decide some things, if you don't mind.
Sure.
It's 30, not 40.
Actually, let's say if you guys are using Declan to tank a critical hit, then I think that counts as 2 of his uses. I think that just makes sense because that's equivalency's damage-wise of 2 attacks. So, yeah. And it's also probably a lot more monumental.
I think given that this was his brutish pounce, that's why I'm gonna have him tank the hit. Because it would tank that as well, right? Like it just takes
Yeah.
Okay.
So you suffer
Then,
no
yeah.
damage. Declan from fucking downtown fucking shield bashes the hand that's about to hit you. Let's fucking go.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Watch out! Now fucking Declan says that. You leave her alone. It tilts its head, its weird twisted head at it, like, oh, bet. And it's gonna attack you again, anyways.
Okay.
Because technically, Declan can't be targeted for this purpose, right? He's your guys' legendary action.
Yeah, makes sense.
Calls him a sim.
No! No!
So since Declan
no!
tanks that last one, he can't take another crit. Because that takes 2, as we just said. So,
That's fine.
and
It's
he,
fine.
You... What's up?
Can he frighten
He startle?
Oh yeah, I guess...
Or would it not count because he's our legendary? It's because so he can't be targeted, but he's also.
I would say
Is it
yeah.
still
I'd say yeah. Like, he
Is
can't.
it still invisible after attacking?
No, it actually isn't. I'm trying to think of how hulking this thing is. Would you guys be able to see it? This is around a story's worth, so about 10 feet.
I mean,
I'm looking up at my ceiling to see, like, if I wanted it to be daunted by this guy, how tall would I make him? Yeah, I would say you guys could probably see the upper half of it. Yeah, if you guys want to make him flinch. Oh yeah, Falk's on a horse too. So someone trying to cause this thing to flinch?
I'm trying.
Okay. What attribute are you using? Strength, Dex, or Charisma? Also, Nina, record down that your DC is 14. In case we need to reference the flinching stuff again.
Dex DC 16.
DC 16. Roger, roger. Oh, you got it that one! Okay, so good news is he literally can't crit you. So even if he rolls another 20, he actually can't crit you. But does he still hit? He still hits you.
he still hits, but I mean, it's not a crit, which isn't double damage, so that's
And
good.
they're gonna give you another stack of days too.
That's also good.
You suffer 22 slashing damage.
Okay, hey, nothing is procced yet.
hey, we out here. So about his
I
second.
am at 7 HP.
He does have 2 more attacks, by the way. I think.
And
I have a fun idea. I think this next one, he's gonna try to shove you. He's gonna try to push you down that fucking slope.
Real quick, I do get dazed or I don't get dazed?
You don't get dazed because he didn't. Because he didn't crit you.
Okay.
So please contest me using. Actually, yeah. How does shove, grapple, but not really, or is it something different? I always forgot this. Shove. Make a special melee attack. You make a strength athletics. Okay, so it is grapple. Please make your choice of strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics check to contest his stuff. He does get advantage because he's literally huge, gargantuan. Mighty.
Sorry, I was writing something. What are my options?
Acrobatics or athletics.
No matter what I pick, I literally can't win, but just for the sake of rolling, because I want to be able to do an advantage with a dex skill thanks to my trance, I'm going to do acrobatics. Wow.
I'm putting both of those in!
My spirit is broken, Crash.
Your spirit is broken. He shoves you and you fall down this way. And he gets on top of the mound.
Do you have both of that ones? Did she have advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage.
I don't mind.
I'm still putting both of them.
Snake eyes.
Double ones on advantage is a
On advantage.
Fucking feels bad, man.
I want you to know that's the first time I've used that ability too.
I think with 2 not ones, you fall prone on the other side.
I can't argue that. That's.
Alright, so
insane.
he's made 2 raking claw attacks while you're down there on the ground. Oh, I think he's gonna try to do the hungering grasp on you. Hungering grasp.
What?
Your AC's 16, right? What do you roll on that? He rolled a 6, bro. 6.
Yeah, my DC's 16.
So even if he gained disadvantage, he would still hit you.
He'd still hit. Mm-hmm.
Well, good news is he didn't crit, because this thing has an expanded crit range of 16 to 20. Make your choice of strength or dex save. I know you don't have advantage on dex saves, I'm sorry. Your call.
Yeah, I'm looking, and I mean, it's... Yeah.
Well, it is a non-crit, so Declan could use his second...
He can. He can. It's your call.
If you're gonna go.
Become strapple, restrict creature this attack against him.
It's still healing that 11 HP regardless, but. Well, the question is, do you become
11
grappled?
HP?
11 HP because it's. Oh, it's equal to, my bad. So shit, then you add another 10 to it.
Oh, I just didn't see the damage. I was like, where the hell's the damage?
Yeah, 21.
If Declan tanks it, he doesn't get grappled, does he?
No. He's Night Prospect like that. I don't know. He's mechanical narrative as that, like that.
I mean, since...
If you get eaten, just saying.
I won't get eaten, it'll be fine. My main thing is I don't want to take this away if one of you guys is gonna get wiped out in one hit, you know what I mean? But, that being said, other than...
It only has a 1 turn. Smile.
Okay, Crash. That's what I'm trying to consider. I don't want to be grappled, but at the same time we don't know what it can do. If y'all don't mind, I think I will take his other...
Do it.
Lies down the rubble and slams the hungering grasp away. Well, some of it. So you suffer no damage. And fun thing, he actually heals less because Declan has defense, magic plate armor, and all that good jazz. So he actually heals, I think, 6 less. Because it's the damage suffered, not the damage rolled. So Declan would actually suffer less damage than you. So he heals a little bit less. So it's made. It's Hungering Grasp. It's done 2 of its rakish. It's going to, it's getting a little tired of you. It's gonna keep moving. Boom. Hey, how's it going, fellas? Hey, how's it going? It's going to. Wait, you're grappled. Wait, you're not grappled, but you're. This would be so funny though.
I am prone.
What the fuck is he gonna do?
I am on the ground.
Can you make your choice of acrobatics or athletics to resist being grappled? Your DC is the 25.
I can't win. I literally cannot win, but
okay.
I'm scared to roll, Crash.
That's unfortunate.
Well, it's not a 1.
So he picks you up.
Yeah. Oh no, is he gonna use me as a weapon?
What? No. What?
With a motherfucker.
What makes you say that? In addition, it is proficient at attacks based on using another creature as a weapon or projectile.
Yeah. So.
So it's going to grab you and then sling you around, whipping it past Eugen and towards you, Folk. Can both of you please make me dexterity saving throws, please?
I'm shit at that.
You got this.
You have Irina.
Yeah,
DC 20.
DC,
Same as the rest of its shit.
it was never a chance.
Oof.
I think he's just caught off guard by him just grabbing Dahlia and then proceeds to use Dahlia as well. Just grabbing her would have been one thing, but then he starts swinging.
Getting the beat down right now.
I would use the damage of the Brutish Pounce because that is just its strength culminating there. Is Falk, are you in Aura? No, you're not. That's unfortunate. So you guys suffer, and Dahlia, you too. This does constitute 2 of its attacks, though. 1 to grapple, 1 to attack. So it's 2. Its last 2 attempts. 4 plus the Hungering Grasp.
Yeah.
So we'll just use this damage. That's it. Damn. That's not great. 18 damage to you, Dahlia. So your family meal triggers.
Yeah.
To you, Jin, you suffer less because it is physical damage and you're wearing heavy armor. Yeah. So you are. If you want, Irina can take the damage as well. She's your addendum pool right now. While she's latched onto you.
Honestly, I'd rather keep her around for a more notable hit. He'll buff her up 14 damage.
Sure. All right. That is thusly the pygmy's turn. He went invisible, jumped up in the air, slammed down, pushed you down the slope, pointing and laughing at you, calling you a nerd, grabbed you by the leg, while you're down, and then used you as a weapon against 2 of your comrades.
You can't do that loud. You can't do the nerd part. You didn't say that. I'm not a nerd.
So just so you guys, I don't know if it actually says, it doesn't actually. His Hunger and Grasp and his Gore and Gouge attacks, the addendums on his multi-attack, have a 5-foot range. His claw attack has a 10-foot range. Big arms. So just be mindful of that. But that is the
So
pygmy
he has
turn.
up to 10 feet.
Up
Where
to
am I landing?
I guess you'll be over here.
She's still standing.
You're still standing. Alright, Jin, you are up.
Chin, what the hell just happened?
Declan is exhausted for the count. Until next round.
We'll keep it simple. Fighting Spirit, 5 temperature,
Yeah.
advanced on attacks.
Yep, you do have a D6 and necrotic from Irene.
Yes.
It is resistant to necrotic, but every little bit helps, right?
If I back up to try and proc Charger, he's gonna get an opportunity.
Yeah. One of the 5-foot ones at that, because he's stepped next to you.
It's +5 damage, but I will be taking a chunk. Nah.
It's your call.
Yeah, he's a healthy boy, a brave boy, and a little stupid. What's his intelligence? I don't know. His intelligence was respectable. He would probably think this is bad. Okay.
I don't have a negative int to blame this on. I can't be
Yeah.
Grog from Critical Role.
All right, take your opportunity attack.
All right, I'm thinking he's not gonna do the Hungering Grasp. I think he's gonna try to gouge you. He does have advantage. 22.
All right, that hits.
You can spend your reaction that you technically just got back to make him flinch, but it's your call. To attempt to make him flinch.
Not to, because I'd rather keep it for different defensive options.
Fair enough. What's your AC?
I can use my reaction to startle him.
Okay. What save are you using? Or what attribute are you using?
Charisma.
What is your DC? What is your charisma mod?
It's 5 + 3 + 8, is it?
5 + 3 + 8, so 16. Okay, pretty hard. He only has a +1. Oh, okay, fine. He has disadvantage. I'm gouging you. Fine. Okay, well.
Never mind.
Well, the good news is he can't crit you, but you tried. You tried. So you may or may not suffer additional damage as he tries to gouge your eyes out as you're running away. Your choice of Dex or Con. You do have a +5 from Irina, because she just follows you.
Wait. Oh, I didn't know that's what he could do. Okay. Well, I mean, I have a +8 to Con and a +0 to Dex, so.
That's fair. Oh, that is rough. That is rough.
Fuck you! Do I have anything to not do that? No, I don't.
Eva has an
What the fuck?
Eva has an inspiration. I see it on her sheet here. Take it.
Sure.
Her hope attack cursed. But or is that me counter jinxing
Okay.
it? See, there you go.
Yo!
Okay, so you don't suffer any additional damage, and you don't get your eyes gouged out. Fine. You suffer 25 initial damage, but you have damage mitigation from your heavy armor, which I don't remember the amount of. I think it might be 4.
That's
'Cause you-
25, like, plus the 14?
No,
Oh, wait,
the 14.
so-
You
yes.
you saved.
Okay.
You saved against that. Yeah. I just want to get your eyes gouged out, in which case, I won't judge
No,
you.
I just saw the
Won't
green in
stop
my
you.
brain.
I will
was just
judge
like,
you.
Oh, that's the damage one. That's the one I have to worry about.
No.
25, so 21.
Yeah, because plate armor, you have the equivalencies of plate armor plus a +1 magic bonus. And I don't think you have the defense fighting style. I think.
I'm figuring out math.
Yeah.
No, because he.
Then, yeah,
I do.
But it doesn't matter if you're not the one getting attacked. So, yeah. So you would suffer 21 damage total. That was his reaction, though. That's a shame.
I could do this.
I mean, I'll hit you.
Twice. Oh, and I have Dahlia's poison up. What's number?
You do.
Right.
D6 + 5, baby!
I assume this is acid as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
I had no reason to swap them unless someone asks me to.
That's fair.
Then you have advantage.
19 hits. As I say, I was about to tell you have advantage.
Woo!
19 hits. Okay, so let's
Does it
see.
last only one attack? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, good news is he doesn't resist any necrotic because you can't reduce on 1 any more than that. 30 damage though is pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't have magic weaponry, he'd be resistant to all the physical damage.
Oh my god.
What?
You
Fucking
can't.
damn it, Chin, you.
You are one off from hitting him.
No Irina bonus, nothing. Not even a.
Are
She
you?
doesn't help on that
Yeah.
front.
Oh, you did calculate the +1 bonus. Never mind.
Magic.
That's
Yeah.
very frustrating. Anyway, it. Jin either like
Better
hits
than
like
that
a
one.
god or has such a hard time hitting the simplest
He
fucking
is.
shit.
he is very swingy.
I hate it so much sometimes. All right.
That's what you get for being melee. You swing.
Shut up.
I swing badly. I swing poorly. I swing like a popper.
Sometimes.
He's a
He's
swinger.
just
born in
gonna
the
act
20s.
surge and smack
Wow.
him again because he gets
Yep.
on a short rest.
Can't just be an elf.
Fuck
12 does
you.
not hit. I'm
Shut up,
afraid.
goblin adjacent,
15
man.
does not hit. That
Cool.
is unfortunate. That is rough.
Blows Matt. So I took slightly less damage than I dealt, and that is significantly too much damage in comparison to the 5 bonus damage I got. All right, yay! Well, he's done.
That is
He does
rough.
have movement.
That is rough. That is rough. Alright.